Hey guys, it's Coco. In this video, you're gonna learn how to achieve this brown makeup look, so just continue watching this video. So I'm starting this look with filling my brows. I'm using a brow pencil, and this is the Rodial Glamobrow shade Ash Brown. So if you feel like you overdid your brow, you should just brush it up and down like I'm doing right now. It's gonna make it a little softer. Today's look, we're gonna be like really glammed up. It's gonna be a brown, smoky. I'm carving my brow with concealer to get a more defined look. But I always blend the concealer out, so it's not like it's those, you know, like those boxy Instagram brows. I don't like those. So I'm doing this very precise now, but then I'm gonna be blending that. You know what else I started doing is after I'm done with my brows, I take a picture to see if everything is in place, because sometimes pictures show more than what you see in like real life. Like right now, I see that I will need to fill some more. I'm going to start with eye makeup. It's going to be more focused on eye makeup. So I'm just putting concealer now as my base. Just blending it with my blender. And the reason why I put concealer as a base, I don't do it always, but sometimes I do because my eyes have like a lot of this, some discoloration. A lot of eyes have that, but I like putting concealer because it kind of like just makes the canvas even, and you can just start with your makeup application. Today I'm going to use Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette, Desert Dusk, and most of the shades we're going to use are going to be like these on top here. I'm not really going to go for any shimmers, but I'm going to start with this one that's called Musk. Basically, this look is gonna be like a brown, smoky, not that dramatic, but still like not a natural everyday look. Maybe I will add some shimmer later, I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna do the same color Musk under my eyes also. I didn't start with concealer under my eyes because your under eye is really sensitive and you have so many, you know, you can have some wrinkles and stuff, so the less product you apply under your eyes, the better. Lately, I've been seeing those fine lines. I'm gonna jump into this palette. This is the Viseart Nude palette, and it's kind of broken. Grab this shade. It's like a darker brown. I can't really move it because it's so messed up. I'm gonna apply it like everywhere. On my lid. Coming back to the Huda Beauty palette, I'll use this shade Oud. And another reason why I'm starting with my eye look without foundation is if you have any fallouts, you can just wipe it. It's easier to wipe fallouts if you don't have, you know, foundation. Everything is not done, you know. We're gonna go for a little bit of a cat eye, and I'm gonna apply concealer in my face later, obviously, so it's gonna, like, if I need to clean this up, it's gonna be easier to do it after. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this eye, and then I'm just gonna go back to this one and finish it off. I'll add this amber tone just to kind of break the brownness. Now I'm just, yeah, I'm basically blending everything. Okay, I'm gonna use this palette now, and what I like about this palette is that it has this concealed shade, which is actually just like a concealer here in the front. Then I'm gonna apply a lighter shade over it. Next, I'm gonna use this shade Play. I'm applying the same concealer, concealed from the Huda Beauty palette in the same place. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go back to this Viseart palette. I'm gonna use a black just to like go as close to my lash line. I like to use eyeshadows better for like for cat eyes. Imagine if I leave this like that, it would be hilarious. Okay, this is cool right now. I'm just gonna quickly do the other eye, and then we'll continue with the rest of the look. And while I was doing this eye, I realized that it's kind of too black. I'm just gonna add this. This is the Huda Nude palette, this shade Raw. I'm just gonna add that under my eye. And yeah, this is more like, it's not as black. Okay, let's leave this right now. Do I have any fallouts? Probably. So now if you had any fallouts, you can just use a makeup remover and clean it up. Shall we use a primer? Yeah, let's do a primer. This is a Guerlain Lure primer. It smells really good. And these are supposed to be like real gold flakes. So hopefully they are, because it was really expensive. This actually smells like so good. I don't know why I don't use this every day. I'm going to an event, so I really want to have like, my face should be like Snatchella. I just made that word up. I'll mix two foundations, which are my like current faves. This one, Laura Mercier Flawless Lumière Radiance Perfecting Foundation, and then this Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder. So I'm gonna mix these two. And the reason why I'm mixing them is because I cannot decide which one I should use right now. So I'm just gonna mix them. They both have a dewy finish. So I'm just gonna mix them right now. Light layer. I always do a light layer of foundation and then conceal. I hate a cake face. I remember like 2 years ago, I was all about that cake. I was like, oh, only full coverage for me. I don't know why, like, what's the... I just don't get it anymore. Things change, people change, you know? Okay, so because my brows are done already, I'm gonna use a smaller brush and like carefully go over them. But even if you mess up your brows, you can just, you know, fix it. Wow, when I see this right now, I look like a ghost. It's like I have these big eyes and a white face. Great. Okay, I'm not doing concealer yet. I'm gonna do contouring first. For my contour, I'm gonna use this Huda Beauty Tantour. It's like a contour cream. This shade is medium, which is a little dark for me, but I don't actually mind it because it just means that I need less product. So I just get a tiny bit and blend it out. And I'm using a very light hand. See how like I'm applying super little product, so I don't go like crazy. I honestly see girls that just leave it like that. I'm like, girl, why don't you blend? I feel like Jeffree Star right now. Criticizing the planet. I'm gonna add a little bit on my double chin. Need to do my double chin because it's just like double. I should do some lip balm. Lips are kind of dry. I'm almost out of it. Am I gonna be late? Oh shit, 6:23. Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to leave right now. Ooh. So nose, also dipping a little here. And I'm gonna go really light with this one because we don't need, you know, to show. So it depends on your nose shape. That's how, like the contour you need. So since I want to make my nose shorter, that's why I applied here. And slimmer. And when you're contouring, you need to start all the way here when your brow is starting. Even you need to bring it in your like a crease. Because your nose does start like up here, right? So the reason why I didn't put concealer just yet is because I knew I'm going to be contouring. I basically like doing highlighting after contouring, because then I can kind of, you know, if I went overboard somewhere, I can fix it with a highlight. Let's do highlighting now and concealing. I'm going to use this KKW concealer. This is shade number 4. I'll use this for my under eyes. And right here, next to my nose. Like, I really want a dramatic look. I wouldn't really apply this much highlighter usually. And on my nose, and you see how I didn't pull it all the way down? It's because also I want my nose to appear shorter. And I'm gonna use shade number 5 for some other discoloration, like this breakout right here and around my nose. And this one. So when you're blending this now, be careful to not bring it in your makeup. I feel like I put too much because this product is like so pigmented. Not much. And I usually leave my nose for last, because then the product already kind of like sets into your skin. Let's do some blush. I'm using the Stila Lip and Cheek Duo in shade Peony. And I always do some blush like on my nose and my forehead and maybe like my chin. Just a tiny bit of color, because then like if you have one color like everywhere, I mean blush, it kind of makes the whole look tied together. I'll use this Algenist Luminizing drops. This is a gold one. They have a gold, they have a pearl, they have like a rosy. This one is liquid. Just dabbing it on my cheekbones. I'm gonna set my under eye with this Mercier translucent setting powder. And I'm setting the rest of my face just with the leftover. While this is cooking, I'm gonna finish the eyes. Curling my lashes. I'm gonna do a black eye pencil on my waterline. And on my upper lash line, this is how I do it. This is called tight lining. So I lift my eye a little bit here and then just drag. Why I like tight lining is because when you apply mascara and then you have that line also black, your lashes look a little fuller. So I like that. And I'm gonna use this CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara. Really like this mascara. Sometimes I use their primer. Also, depending on my mood, but sometimes I feel like it just makes them too clunky, too clumpy. I don't do that always. I always do a couple of coats of mascara. And now after I brush off the powder, I'm gonna apply it on my lower lash. And when you're coating mascara, make sure to go like all the way next to the lash line. Getting rid of the bake. Now applying it on my lower lash. Doing a little bit of this Molten Glow in my inner corner. Using this CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow Gel. This is in shade Light. And I really love this brow gel. It's like really keeps the hair in place. I'm gonna bronze up with this Kevyn Aucoin, the Neo bronzer. It has like a highlighter, bronzer, and highlighter, bronzer, and a blush. So I'm just gonna dab into the bronzer side, just to add some warmth. Okay, I think I can get rid of these guys. Oh no, they left a mark. Let's do some lips now. I'm gonna get rid of my lip balm. And I'm gonna line my lips with this KKW lip liner shade 2.5. The lip I'm gonna use for this is the Huda Beauty Staycation Matte. Okay, I'm gonna blend everything. And on top of that, I'm gonna use this Jouer Amaryllis. Gives like a nice sheen, but it's not like it's not like too much like a gloss. Okay guys, this is the final look. I hope you like it. It's like a nice brown kind of look. Leave me a comment below. What do you think? Share, like, subscribe, comment, and have a lovely day. Bye. Oh my god, my hand.